Hello everyone, welcome to my The Way Home official channel. I hope everyone is having a great day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kath is attempting to justify Alice's lying by trailing her down to the pond. They have to discuss Jacob. Alice dives into the pond because she doesn't want to chat. When Alice shows there, the hunt is on for Jacob. Elliot says Kat is at the house, but it's just family. Alice claims that she is related. Alice starts to apologize to Kat, saying that she tried so hard but was unable to, but Kat interrupts her. It's not about her here. Brady advises Alice to depart. While eating breakfast in bed with Alice, Kat reiterates their need to discuss. They have both withheld stuff from one another, she claims. Alice's bedridden state is beyond Del's comprehension, while Kat dismisses it. Monica is compensating Del for her belief that he was destroying the carnival posters by showcasing her ceramics in a museum exhibition. Outside, Elliot and Kat converse. Kat was very confident that she would have endless discussions with her best friend after dropping Jacob off. She disagrees with Elliot's statement that the encounter was a gift. Del goes to see Alice in an attempt to get close to her. She gets Alice out of bed by giving her a motivational speech. When Kat opens the paper, she learns that Byron is terminating her. Her work is getting worse, and she isn't giving it her all. She hasn't communicated at all. He'll also require every article she removed from the archive. Del turned to pottery as rehabilitation. Her desire is to instruct Alice. They start collaborating. When Kat returns home, Del gives her a questioning glance. Kat goes to remove her Jacob board, so she goes into the basement. She remembered sobbing onto Colton's shoulder while he was saying, "A Landry never gives up hope." Smelling her dad's clothing, she reaches into his pocket and takes out a piece of paper. MS initials with a contact number and address are on it. Del dislikes it when Kat confronts her about it. Elliot claims it's unimportant. Kat invites him to come along as she sets out to explore. She desires his companionship as well as the old mix CDs he once burned. As they perform All of You by Sister Hazel, they'll exchange glances in between the words. There's a rundown hotel at the address. She wishes to take a look around. As long as the note has been there, according to Elliot, the hotel has been abandoned. Byron informs Del that he is anxious about a deadline and won't be able to assist with setting up her event. Alice is still in bed when Spencer stops by to say hello. He has her homework with him. He invites her to supper. When Kat returns home, she tells Del that she hasn't been working and that Byron offered her the week off because business is slow. She claims that her father and mom have excluded her since Jacob's death, and she wants to know how Del was able to read the note. Kat responds that she fled because there was nothing here for her, to Del's assertion that it was because she fled with Brady. Del is excluding Kat once more. Both of them are agitated. When Alice arrives at the cafe, Spender is setting out dishes. Every week, he sets aside one night to test out new dishes, and this is that night. Zoe is not present since she finds seafood to be frightening. Spencer's ambition to become a chef is something that impresses Alice. She has time to talk to Kat when she gets home. Alice sobs into her mother's arms, devastated that she was unable to save Jacob. After exchanging a few tales, Alice expresses her gratitude for meeting him and seeing how close he was to Kat. Kat acknowledges that she has always placed the blame on herself. Alice wants to return, but not for Jacob, but for Kat, since friends support one another during difficult times. She adds, "And Mom, we were best friends." When Alice gets there, it's winter. When she arrives home, she finds Del and Colton in the kitchen. It's New Year's Eve. Del begs you, please. She is unable to travel alone. Colton says you're going to have to. It's New Year's Eve, and Kat couldn't be happier to meet Alice. The year 2000, they will experience an amazing time. It's a really sophisticated New Year's Eve, far superior to my personal 2000 countdown. Kat leaves to go dance. Elliot claims that he feels as though he has lost her, as she is either hiding for other reasons or for the purpose of chatting to Brady. Nick leads Alice into the garage while Elliot and Kat sing and dance. He has been missing her. He wants a partner and a girlfriend. If so, perhaps she would visit there more frequently. She hooked him, so he made her a fish hook bracelet. When the clock strikes midnight, they look up the electricity. Elliot is with Kat upstairs, who is feeling a little lightheaded. Nick and Alice share a kiss in the garage. Elliot can be heard yelling Kat's name. It's a panic attack for Kat. She's crying now. The hunt is finished. Her parents despise her, and Jacob has left. She was in charge of him, and she is solely to blame. On the dock, Elliot and Kat are strolling. Kat is content to witness her mother's happiness. With her ceramics, she's in her element. Elliot is asked by Kat, "Is there something here?" "Oh, so you two sense it. It will be ideal when he finally gets to kiss her because he has been waiting so long." He abandons her to dangle. Colton waits for Kat and Alice to return to the house. Does Alice still play the guitar, he wonders. He advises her to keep going, delighted to hear that she is. He expresses gratitude to Alice for supporting their girl. Dell is worried about the differences in Kat's and Byron's accounts, which is why Kat acknowledges that she was fired. Dell snaps out, saying she had to work hard to make ends meet after Colton passed away. She called Dell's work hobbies. He lost all of his money, she claims, on things that men don't tell their wives. She remembers calling Colton on NYE 1999 and getting a beer. He will not be attending the festivities. Dell longs for him. He claims that he is the only one who still remembers Jacob. Dell can't help but think of Jacob. She sees him every time she looks at Colton's face. "Good news, you won't have to see my face this evening," he says. She is sent to Byron's place by the recollection. She thinks, what the heck? While attempting to go to the office, Byron had an accident. He was working fast to finish his piece on Dell for the matriarch of Port Haven. When Alice looks at the pottery dish, she sees that the fish on it matches the one on Colton's guitar. Kat dashes to the water as she lifts it up to strum it. She pauses. Kat was shocked to learn that Alice, her cherished daughter, had set out on an enigmatic voyage across time. Kat was completely devastated by the news, and her teary-eyed expression captured the agony of a parent caught between dread and love. According to family-close sources, Alice was a curious and adventurous young lady who discovered a secret portal that transcended time and space. She moved through without a second's hesitation, leaving Kat in disbelief as she had no idea of her daughter's covert expedition. With trembling voice, Kat muttered, "I never imagined this could happen. Alice is everything to me. She is the sunshine in my days. How was she able to go without alerting me?" In the charming town of Port Haven, word of Kat's revelation quickly spread among the locals, who flocked to her doorway with words of consolation and mutual shock. "What a courageous girl Alice is," Mrs. Purtell remarked, dabbing away some tears. "She's always been unique, inquisitive and assertive. However this? Time travel? It's incomprehensible." Let's introduce Elliot, Kat's confident and close buddy. Elliot, an experienced scientist who enjoys solving riddles, showed up at Kat's house with a determined expression in his eyes. "Kat, Alice is stronger than we realize," he stated softly. "Although she's strayed into unknown terrain, I think she'll return. Have faith in her bravery." Kat, her heart tense between hope and sadness, clung to Elliot's words. She begged, but what if something goes wrong? What if she disappears forever? Elliot reassured her, "Alice is resourceful. She'll use her own fortitude as a guide to traverse the tides of time. We need to have faith." With the sun sinking below the horizon and lengthy shadows sweeping Kat's living room, she held onto a faded picture of Alice, a memento of more carefree times. With a murmur, "Come back to me, my brave girl," Kat spoke into the empty room. "Remember that your mother loves you no matter where you are." Thus, Port Haven holds its breath, anticipating the impossibility of a reunion through the ages. Kat looks out the window, her heart a tapestry of desire and hope as the clock ticks away. The past is waiting for Alice, but Kat's future is precariously precarious. Watch this space for further updates as we follow Alice's mysterious trip throughout time. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't miss any updates.